is caught in 4K because
Yeah, man. I get to all of that, man. Because you want to touch upon it a little bit, not really stay upon it too long.
yeah, man.
So again, good night, people. You know, the doctor and the Bradshaw is here. Back at it again. I do apologize for not uploading the last episode. I got so caught up, so I really apologize for it. Guess what? I'm a proof one. That's about words. See me? So, with that said, Mr. Fresh and Mr. Fit are at it again. But this time, just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, Bradshaw, they've outdone themselves this time.
Damn.
Not only have these idiots essentially destroyed their channel, they've essentially also destroyed any credibility the Red Pill side of life did have.
Believe this. Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate, all them quote unquote red pill friend them time a driftway. I've been preached from day one to them it's not a part of the red pill, nothing. And so they may share a few points that them agree upon and a lot of points that them disagree upon. I say, fair enough. I say, same thing applies. I say, oh, I feel away. Me understand the talking points. I've heard them enough. But then the $1 million questions keep coming. Why this unwavering arrogance? Like, there's so many questions that you can use to contradict the argument. Like, be the best version of yourself. Okay, cool. How does that translate in being a father? You normally hit a roadblock when they ask that question. How does being a provider intrinsically makes you a good father, a good husband? People fail to understand that being productive, being a provider, it doesn't intrinsically makes you a good partner, parent, husband, spouse. I know there's a redundancy now, all of them on the list, but y'all get the point. I did that for emphasis. And it's true.
Yeah.
Why do you think that because you can make, I don't know, say, I don't know, like $80,000, $100,000, $200,000 a year, that somehow translating you being a catch as a partner? No, it doesn't. The misconception, because the red pill content, I'm sorry I've said this out loud, because a good portion of the red pill content is positive. But then there's also another portion of the content that is outer toxic. And I can say that with no apology. I've listened to almost like 10, 12 different, and I won't lie, a good 9, 10 of them. You can see it. You can see the similarities, the same talking points, the woman bashing. And don't get it twisted, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, at one point, at certain point, when you can't find any solutions or you're not talking about the solutions, like people get this misconception. Woman bashing is when you have nothing profound to help the situation. And this is also one of the many problems I believe society has ignored. We have become a society of pointers and complainers, and we bitch and we moan and we don't like this and we don't like him and we don't like her, and we get so offended at the simplest things. We become a society of complainers. You can't even correct people no more. So again, and every time somebody, and I realize well, everybody, including quote unquote red pill, but I tell the young man them to be more what? You need to be the best version of yourself. And so I'm like, okay, cool.
No, so you need to be the best version of yourself. So if I'm a man and I hear that, so the first thing that's going to come to my mind, what does that even mean?
Sir, and then it's, that's the vagueness. That's also the vagueness when I realize this blood clot no come with no instruction manual. It no come with no guidance, real true guidance. I mean, yes, I get it. Become productive, go hit the gym. You understand? Become a better version of yourself. I agree. But understand this. if at some point you want to be a husband, you want to be a father, you want to be someone's significant other, you have to understand what you're getting yourself into. Yes, being able to provide is only one of the aspects of being a man. And people the misconception is not provide just because of money, yo. This is something me realize I have to address. I hate the people that believe when them hear the word provide, it means solely on financial. No.
Wait, this is a topic for tonight again?
Huh?
This is tonight's topic?
Actually, we're talking about the fresh and fit thing, but I try break down for the audience, so them need to understand something. This whole work, fresh and fit love for be the best version of yourself, hit the gym, blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, cool. What else? Just as much as I try to convert to someone. Just as much as a woman them need to work on themselves. Cool. The man them
Physically
need
and
to
mentally.
working out. I've looked at one aspect of the process, but the books you read, the counsel, the people that you sit around, the kind of men you have around you as a man matters. It matters to the extremes. I mean, I'm not here. It matters to the extremes, because like Jamaicans used to say, you are the product of the five. Yeah, the five people you are around the most. It really is true. Show me a question and I tell you who you are. So, the English and the part of it. Yes, it really does matter. There's no such thing as a financial mogul, for example, and you're hanging around broke people. No way. There's no way that makes sense, people. I hate the fact that people there and complain about, oh, I don't understand. Why am I trying everything? This is not working. Have you ever taken into consideration the people that you bring your conversation to have nothing positive to say to you? All they have to do is just say, yeah, man, when I reach them, man, do your thing, bossy. Nothing encouraging. Yes, you want more out of life, people, you have to think further than what you're hearing. I must say, the man them just as susceptible as the women. Fresh and Pit not talk about God. Fresh and Pit, no, Pit, me call the man them Pit. Fit, no, we talk about the preach part of being a. If you by there preach is telling her, say, don't do this. I cool. Me understand there's setting boundaries and all, but you're not talking to a child, my guy. You're not talking to a child. It's only so far that authoritative fucking tone can go before somebody sick and fucking tired of you. Again, you're not dealing with a pitney. So how is this, oh my God. No. And I say if you come at woman soft and pudgy and docile and behave like a little bitch, I'm not saying that. But at the same time, know when to tone it down, my guy. Sometimes the misconception, is that you have to talk a certain way. Just keep a masculine frame, sir. Half of the battle is not even done by your mouth, it's done by body language. You feel me? Again, me understand them say your money talk and bullshit walks. I agree, but that philosophy only lasts for only so long. And everybody run down somebody with a bag of money.
Otherwise, Bill Gates wouldn't be divorced.
Exactly. I say even rich men get cheated on, god damn it. What that said to you?
Nobody is above, as a great man once said, nobody is above a punch in the mouth.
There you go.
But really and truly still no Bradshaw. I mean, I do thank you for all that insightful information.
Yeah.
I've never seen a pair of black men self-destruct much faster
I mean, it took Derek Jackson how long for self-destruct himself? Niggas,
Several
Years.
years.
these niggas
Years.
self-destructed in a few months. So, for those of you who don't understand, right? So after Abba and Preach, I've been ignoring them for pretty much, majority of
Like,
the time.
like a year now.
The man them come back better than ever. And what do these clowns do? The man have a hooded white figure with 2 holes in it and is doing the Nazi salute on YouTube. I repeat, man's has a hooded cloak and is doing a Nazi salute on YouTube. Now, I'm quite aware that YouTube may or may not have some, textile nature when it comes to their automated system.
Mm-hmm.
But I've seen shit get cancelled for less.
I know, right?
And the fact that these niggas, pardon my French,
Mm-hmm.
had the absolute gall to be making monkey noises and every single stereotype where you can think of the top of your head. They did
I heard the thing is,
2 videos.
where the thing is, you say there was a guy on that same podcast that canceled for very, very similar to the same shit that he did.
I mean,
You
Bradshaw,
picked him
everybody
up for
knows
it.
that guy. He's a known white supremacist. The
Huh.
fact that that man even still a record is surprising to me. But then again, Discord is the home of all sorts of nonsense anyway. But the most telling thing about it, Sneeko, that nigga who kept on taking L's for the last 3-5 months, was
Mm-hmm.
openly cringing the whole time. But I felt no
Yeah.
sympathy for him because, again, he's a yes man. Following these dumbasses and now him finally see, oh, maybe this wasn't such a good idea. You think, dumbass?
So I know that. When him realize, when him look and see what them a do, and it gave him PTSD to when he got canceled, what he was doing, the same attitude, energy, behavior, the mocking, the jeering, the threatening, the laughing, same shit. And then, of course, he got PTSD. He's like, oh, yep, yep. They have officially lost it. Same shit I did. Wow, and I can't be excused. It'll look too obvious.
It's
Fuck.
it's
Yep.
quite telling that the person who had the most sense on that video was just Pearly Whites. And when she have the most sense, something wrong.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
But Pearl usually have sense though. It's just recently she said some dumb shit.
no, she really doesn't. But continue.
Yeah. I'm
Oh,
sorry. At first, Dario, I was on her team, but then as time did unravel and the more information came out, and you're like, you are literally attacking girls for being overweight and want a fit man, but here you are, quote unquote, the fit one with an overweight, homeless guy. And I'm like, whoa, what? You need to understand something, people. And again, we not exist in a freedom world at this moment, eh? But understand something. Everybody is open to critique and criticism. And again, unfortunately, I used to watch our podcast, and then at some point I'm like, yeah, yeah. But then when the information came out, I'm like, wow, this shit is hypocritical. I really tried. I really tried. Because even
shoot.
when FTR and O'Shea Duke Jackson went on the offensive, and I'm like, yo, come on. So then I take this a bit too personal. And like, there was this female YouTuber that did a open analysis on spiritual things, and I was like, damn. The girl try to say, "Oh, you talk about wife, this wife that said the basic things where you're supposed to good pan. You never know for do. Dress yourself." I'm like, you never do your hair. And she show not 1, 2, 3. How much podcast with like she does, just put a elastic in her hair and just, I don't think she comb it good or brush it good. And the girl show like 15 to 30 episodes where she not do nothing to her hair. And then the British brother will come on now, will take over for the black youth. Him our stylist and the girl say, "Yeah, the brother that wicked, him set you up for fail." Even Abraham preach, say to a man and set her up for sabotage her. I think him left the panel now. Yeah. He's a quote unquote stylist. And him don't even know essential. You, they dress people according to the tone of them skin color. That him never understand. And that's was one of the basic when it comes to dressing people. Depending upon the shade of your pigment, you dress certain colors, make you pop. Certain colors don't fit you. Then I put on some fuckery things on the Panama. I'm like, whoa, the girl did chew her out and she kinda had it coming. So just say. She kinda had it coming.
There is something about becoming famous after a while on YouTube where greed seemingly plays a part in the changing of someone's character. Because if you look at a lot of these,
yeah,
so some Dario.
When they finish.
Because if you look on it, Ethan Klein runs in the same category. He's in our current war of words with Abba and Preach, which is very one-sided because Abba and Preach don't give a shit. And
Abraham preach have already received them. Unfortunately, Ethan.
It's not even the Fox. Bradshaw is not the Fox they have the receipt them. It's just that you can see how pathetic of a man Ethan Klein really is. And that's a telling thing about watching him react so emotionally. Like, it's this most basic of things you get criticized from. And you're this emotional? Huh.
Sir, the man who grew up without any black men, he never grew up with black friends. Everybody in that studio were shocked. Because even at the base level, you'd have to meet a black guy even at the gas station. Ethan said never have no black friends. And when you find out there's a black guy that works for his production company, you know what he asked the guy? The first thing guess the first thing he asked the black man? Is your dick big? I was like,
what?
And
oh, I swear to God, I wish I was alive, my boy. I was like, what? That's the first thing. Oh my God.
And just in about 5 words.
Pan live, the podcast recorded. And everybody had to try to make a joke about how awkward the fuck it was. They had to laugh.
That's not funny.
It's not funny.
Bro,
it's not.
That is so disrespectful. They
have to laugh just to make it not look that bad. Because it was that bad. But yeah, where I said that.
No, I'm saying that is so, I would run hands just for that.
I'm punching him and getting fired enough.
I know, right?
But man, that is so, brother. If a woman asks me that, I will feel violated.
Yeah.
Once I don't know you.
Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, let it be known. Sexual assault is sexual assault. Let's get this in the opening. If
harassment is harassment.
Sexual harassment is sexual harassment. It's still sexual assault, Rasta. I don't give you consent to put your hands on me. I don't give you consent to kiss me. I don't give consent to squeeze me, grab me. Suck it even, because some woman that bowl will pull it and try dry it out. Again, it's assault. If I say no, that does not make me gay. It makes you an abuser. A predator. Ladies, yes. Not every man doesn't. And then again, let's be real. Even if he's known to having a big dick, that don't give you the right to grab the man shit.
First of all, let's not even go that far. You are his employer. Yeah, the man boss. You the man work under you, and you say that.
And this is the first thing to the man.
Fam, I guarantee you, you try that shit at a call center or a regular 9 to 5, you are getting hands.
Yo, understand this, ladies and gentlemen. Contrary to what you people may or may not think, men get sexually assaulted a lot as well.
They just don't talk about
more
it.
than most women say. A coworker, a former coworker, when he left, he went to a job, you know, in the school system up here. The man said there are days, sometimes some nights when he might work, him say him uncomfortable. The woman him walk past and a brush up on him, and people, you know, in your mind they're like, wow, wow, he must be gay. No. Understand something. Unwanted touch is still unwanted touch. Not because you understand me? It's the same thing, but what? This ridiculous bullshit stereotype say, oh, you're a man, you should enjoy this. No. Not because and again, people.
One, you could be ugly. Two, I'm not attracted to you. Three, I just don't want you to touch me.
Exactly.
You could be beautiful. You could be the most beautiful woman in the world. If I don't want you to touch me, don't touch me.
Exactly. If I don't want it in my face, I don't want it in my face. Don't mean that
in the same way that a woman can have a boyfriend and just don't want to be touched right now, you can be beautiful and I still don't want you to touch me.
I should have the liberty and the freedom to say I don't feel like doing this right now.
Yeah, so where do you get the audacity to touch me because you you feel like it?
And by the way, ladies, I'm gonna say this is keeping it fair. Cause I would be livid if you tell a man say, yo, here man, bossy. For example, I'm not that attracted to you. Can you please keep your hands to yourself? And boss still a touch you. Yeah, man, boss will lose all them teeth. Boss will lose the finger. Every finger will touch you for broke. You tell him don't do it. I believe in equality, people. So if you put your hand on me, I say no. I believe the same thing to you too.
Equal rights.
Just saying, keeping it fair.
Equal rights.
But when I come back off the tangent, because I was saying, we need to get rid of the idea. I mean, not to bash Kevin Samuels and Pearly, but when they were talking about, they make it sound as if everybody wants someone slim, someone with abs, someone who's 6 foot tall, etc., etc. That's not realistic. And everybody wants a man with abs. True. And everybody wants a skinny woman. I don't want a skinny woman.
True.
Never dated one. I don't think I've seen one that I've been head over heels for. It's just not for me. Gotcha. I developed a crush on Rihanna when she was thicker. And now with the baby weight, yes, Jesus.
I hear you, sir.
Not when she's Victoria model size.
Got you.
Doesn't appeal to me. I mean, if that was because the internet makes it sound like
those of you
the internet makes it sound like you have to be as tall as LeBron, as fit as LeBron, as muscular as LeBron, and as rich as LeBron, and as accomplished as LeBron, just to get a woman. Yet still, there's a fat nigga shorter than me with like 6 baby mothers, and 2 of them fighting over him.
Yeah.
If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. I'm not, but you can tell that I am.
Women want what they can't have. If a man is blessed,
people want what they want. People want what they want.
Yeah, even them know them can't have it. They still want it. I'm sorry, yo. This misconception of changing the ugly duckling into something precious and beautiful and so yeah, that shit needs to die too. I've been seeing on social media where there's women who are talking about, you being a stay-at-home mom is him getting free labor out of you. You're working for free, and then everybody in the comment section devour the girl, and I'm like, serve your right. How stupid can you be? So what, you expect to be in that man's world and do absolutely nothing? Just sit there on your ass and do absolutely nothing? Uber Eats and are you Fucking crazy.
No, but did she forget that if she live by herself, she have to cook and clean regardless?
Thank you. And that the argument everybody choke on her. I say you show how stupid you are. Why? I'm not trying to say it grieved me because when me look as a young girl this year, she's no more than 23 years old. Feminism, I'm honest to be honest with you. When my daughter is of age, me not think she'll go college. I don't think she's going. So, poor skill, and daddy back in. I'm not going to I'm not going to lie to her until I say it fundamentally makes sense. So I don't know. Thousands and thousands of dollars to be in debt for a degree that don't make no fucking sense.
That she might not use.
You understand me? That she
Hold
might
on.
not even use it. Oh my
Hold on. The three of us went to university. Which one of us is using our degrees right now?
God. Oh my God, yo, I swear to God, yo, if somebody, yo, I wish I could slap the person who told me about engineering. I don't remember who told me about it. I wish I could slap them now. I wish, but again, I digress. I went that way. I stuck to the hard and ball and plead and get you and reach and yeah, nobody knows that shit. Yo, to be honest with you, people try to understand something. America is not walk in the park. You see, when I did ASC, when I came up here, guess what I thought? I thought I would be on demand, fix people ASC, collect my money, have to troubleshoot, tell them I'm wrong. No, up here is a business. You're trying to sell parts. You're trying to sell what's it called again? Revisit. I'm trying to make you a regular customer. And every time I go, I'm supposed to find something different for either gaslight you into buying or convince you or convince you same fucking thing. But if I try to convince you, that part is kind of dirty and you might want to I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. It's ridiculous. And I'm trying to see if somebody else might be joining. So who knows? I'm saying if them on board pay for the fight. But anyways, yeah.
Yep, next.
Somebody else say something?
Well, I said we can probably move on from that then.
Yeah.
22 minutes. Sounds about right. Anyways, you were saying something about Mr. Holmes lying to the people once again.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh.
Hit me with it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are avid listeners and watchers, this has to go to our Jamaican audience. But for those of you who do listen to us, take note of the lessons that can be learned here. The current Prime Minister, Holness, was on a program called Jamaica JIS. Jamaica, wait a minute, what's that called again?
Jamaica Information Service.
There you go. Jamaica Information Service. Thank you, Dario. And on that program, he made some very, I wouldn't say outlandish, but he made some very bold statements. Statements that the man tried to just use sight and really look from big people like the nonsense. And I won't lie. I won't lie. I really won't lie. If I didn't have any sense, I probably would have believed him too. The man make it seem like, say, the guy who and listen to me, now, people. The person who posts the JIS clip of the prime minister argument was in the prime minister addressing the same clip. The man who posted it was there, nodding in agreement with the prime minister when he was the one who put the prime minister on blast. Try to understand that. But because the raise of pay and all that, I won't lie. It was just like a badly rehearsed scene, you know? Because there's been this argument here in the US, parts of the West, you know, about a cashless system that they're thinking of implementing. But there's arguments that there will be pushback against the system. And the prime minister had his own, you know, views on the said cashless system. There are people and companies that are saying that handling cash is too hard. Handling cash is too hard. So in a few years, they might be, you know, investing in the cashless system. He said there will be a time that you'll come to Jamaica and they said, no, sir. We don't accept cash here. I'm paraphrasing the prime minister, but believe me, people, this is as close to what he actually said. I'm not making this, you know, stroke my ego or get ratings or views. It's just, you know, I would like to address or hear the other gentleman's opinions, because it was ridiculous. Because when he got caught, he did the most childish way of evading, starting to question people's intelligence. And I'm like, you know that clip is on social media, right? You know, say you can Google it now or YouTube it now, and that video does pop up, right? So let me get this straight. There's an actual video with you in said video. This is not a voiceover. This is you in said video stating, "Oh my God, Jamaica go cashless," and there's some older Jamaicans who are not used to the cashless system. You know, it will take a time, but you know, I think this is the progressive way that the country will be moving forward. And the weirdest part about all of this is there's a young Jamaican. I'm assuming he's young. I'm so young. Is either I'm young or I'm very feminine. Again, if you watch more words on my YouTube, whatever. Anyways, the point is that he was making probably one of the most ridiculous claims that can ever be stated, that the government is going to somehow trick the people into going completely cashless. You know that all Jamaicans are dumb, right? And I mean, it breaks my heart because I don't believe I need to say this to people. But then there is a vast majority that thinks that all Jamaicans are weed smoking, gun toting, complete jackasses or some shit. Some people really believe that we don't have, not even say common sense, intelligence to see what's happening around us.
You'd be hard pressed if some people could tell the difference, my friend.
The thing is that a lot of the voters are not smart enough to decipher that.
No. Hold on. Nope. It's not that they're not smart. It's like I've always kept saying while on this podcast. Live in a matrix. Remember what Morpheus said? People that are so dependent on the system They are willing to give their lives to that system and defend it to the T. They are not ready, and I don't think most of them will ever be ready to wake up.
I mean, I guess that's why people, they think about it, this is why people still vote even though they complain.
Yes, exactly.
They realize that their vote means nothing besides besides making one politician make more money than the other.
I say, people, there's a way for remedy this. Learn the laws of the country. I know that's probably the hardest thing for me to declare to people, right? Learn the laws, then, especially the laws that will affect you the most. And I know to some people, oh my God. No, it's really not that difficult. Times have changed, people. There's technology. We're in the age of information. Come on, Sway. People have made these people gotten away with technically murder for decades, and the laws are accessible. The information is there for the taking, people. You know, one time you have to pay to get a copy of the laws and the bylaws of Jamaica, of any country, to be honest with you. Even the Constitution of America is online. Jamaica's laws are online as well. Boy, I'm not tell lie. This inherent hope that people will do the good thing for you. That lazy mindset that you never realize that this man is setting a trap and nobody has a walk right into it. This man I put Wi-Fi everywhere, but him not fix education, eh? How that makes sense? And on top of that, in that same JIS interview, he said it out of his own mouth. Most people don't use the Wi-Fi for anything but entertainment. It means they see what you are searching. People never know that open Wi-Fi hubs is the easiest way that somebody can collect data from everybody. So the government knows that most are not anything positive. Instagram, porn, they pick sitting. Yeah, they know. So why would he put more access to Jamaicans that are not using information for anything uplifting? He knows that it's going to dumb you down even further.
Yeah, it's really hypocritical. It's the same
Yes,
way
really.
in Lebanon. It's in the same way that Lebanon has banned Mia Khalifa from re-entering the country, even though they consume her porn more than anywhere else in the world.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that ironic? Irony of ironies, people.
Irony of ironies, they banned her for being a Lebanese porn star, even though they consume her porn more than everybody else.
Try to understand something. People, there's a word in Jamaican politics that, I hate to my core. From long before me even leave Jamaica, long years before, I think the second time I ever voted, and that was it. I just stopped voting altogether. A word called die hard. Most Jamaicans know what it means. But for those of you who don't know what it means, it's like that friend or family member who can't change their mind. Well, in Jamaica, when it comes to politics, you have certain people that even if the evidence is right in front of them, person who them are defend, even them see them with the gun in them hand and witness them bust the shot and kill the person, them are gonna say honor them. Nope, it's not them. No, you can't convince them otherwise.
Not my politician.
Exactly. Not not my MP. Not my, and you need to understand people. This is what perpetuates this cycle of not going no fucking where in Jamaica. This is what keeps that cycle running. Because this is the moment you stop glorifying them the right way and actually make them have to work for your praise. Oh, yes. That's the kind of politics we need in Jamaica. The one where them actually have to do something to get all of that record praise.
I've said this before in the podcast, but can't believe I'm still saying it. Why is it that we hold teachers to a higher standard than politics? In elections, a politician, if I will fix the roads. If you vote for me, I will fix infrastructure. If you vote for me, I will improve. I will
Crazy. Crazy. But I'll say this too. I used to watch political rallies and listen to how, quote unquote, our leaders address the people. Mark, listen to me. I'm not saying that you couldn't talk and everybody don't understand. Shit. Of course, you can address the in a way that everybody understands and gets the message. But there's a thing called political theater that a lot of people are not aware of. Jamaica is literally the embodiment of political theater. Politicians draw all the stops in election time for win. Them pay for dog players. Them attack the political rivals in many ways. Them talk a certain way. Them behave a certain way. Them dress a certain way nowadays. You understand? And Jones is wear clocks from the can. Jamaica lost its fucking mind, and I'm like, okay. So the Negroes wearing a shoe. So what? That was enough for people just go out and vote. And the weirdest thing is, young people did not vote. Still,
they're complaining about young people voting.
Yeah, the young people still did not vote
because we're not strict to be indoctrinated.
And people, if you ever understand this, no, the younger, remember, the older generation is dying out. After a while, the politicians will have to do something different.
They will have to actually work.
And that's where the real problem is going to start. You understand it? Because you're going to have a generation of people who are not just internet savvy, but a good portion of them can actually read and write and understand what the hell you're saying. This is where the real problem begins. Because you don't have the ignorant fan base for whip or push nobody to go vote no more. You realize the young people, one time they used to have men in the community where used to walk around and make sure so you vote. Nobody know how to do that shit like that no more. Not like one time. People still not going. Even call center worker going like it is something when it really isn't. There was a time when, no offense, doctor, I'm not disrespecting. At one point, there was a time when call center worker.
My dude.
I keep saying this about food, my dude. And nobody never blood clot want them. But look on them now. People now, like Mr. Chin now, downtown. Why? I'm telling you,
no,
time.
No, oi. I said and I will keep on saying it. COVID and the lockdown was the best and worst thing that could have happened to society. Yes.
Yes, I agree.
It enabled a lot of people to get some closure and some therapy for a lot of shit. But goddamn, the amount of people that lost a little bit of socialization skills they had. Good grief.
Also, COVID gave rise to a wave of idiots with a phone. Oh my God. Do you know how many ignorant people have come on social media? And because they sound correct, people gravitate to them. People who did not pick up a book, did not even do a Google search before them go up on live and start talk a bunch of bullshit and a bunch of jackasses and geniuses agree with this fucking idiot. Oh my God. Man and woman, dumb as doornails. I'm like, and again, no offense. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not attacking anybody. You just need to understand. Everybody has a threshold of how much stupidity you can stand before you start losing shit. I was at my wit's end with the comments for me I read. You understand me? And I'm like, oh my God. I thought feminism empowered women and not made them dumb as doornails.
Yes, it did.
And I'm like, I don't think I want my daughter to go to college.
Feminism
And
empowered white women, G.
people look at me funny. I mean, like, why are you looking at me funny? Oh, she should go. She should expand her horizon. And me say, well, look at it this way. From year one, feminist tech go out of them way to try if they rewrite the way how your child thinks. Say, for example, you were raised in a strong Christian household where you emphasize, purity and emphasize on relationships, not flings, not hookups, getting to know the person, getting to see if there's a connection there, not waste your time if there's no connection. Feminism literally turned everything that you taught this person and threw it out on its head, especially to a female. First, them say all men are wicked, including your father, your brothers, your uncles. Even though they may not be mean and harsh to you, they will be to some other woman, and that automatically makes monsters nonetheless. What? People, I watched a girl whose father sent her to
Hey, Trudy.
college.
Hi, good night, everybody.
Good
Hey,
night.
Trudy.
So I was saying, I saw a girl go to her father's funeral. Amanda put her through college,
You know what you're talking about. You know what
and
you're talking about.
literally
I know
sit
what you're
on this
talking about.
man's grave. This is a white man and a white daughter, and I was fuming at the fucking mouth. And it wasn't because of your goddamn skin color. I just look at it and say, yo, do you know how disrespectful a piece of shit you have to be? To literally hit a gift horse in the mouth? Not only did you have a father, but you had someone. And again, I'm not saying he may be perfect, but you had a fucking father. You know much people who did not, unfortunately, grew with one?
No, hold on, brother. Hold on, brother. You have to give
And
them
you
some
go and
content.
turn around and diss the man in front of your brothers and sisters, his family, and him. Oh my God.
Yo, fam,
I
for
was
sure. Yo, hold on,
enraged. Me, I
fam,
see red. That is
fam.
not me.
For sure, yo, for sure, your body be. The entire room was silent.
Couldn't believe the shit in my ear. Like, I couldn't believe the shit
Like,
I was hearing.
no, hold on,
And it's
like,
again.
no, hold on. All right, let me put this in a perspective. Okay,
Oh
so
God.
he wasn't there for
Wrong
you,
kitchen.
as you claim, right? He wasn't always accepting of your what should he say again?
Her choice is her
Of your
lifestyle.
choices in life.
Fucking,
But then again,
fucking,
what father is until you prove him right? But anyways, let's end that. But the man dead in a grave, and you choose then to vent your feelings. Now when the man did dip on in deathbed, you choose the funeral.
oh my God.
Mm.
Yeah.
No
Well,
joy.
As you start talking about it, remember exactly what you're talking about.
oh my God. I lost my shit. I lost my shit. And I swear to God, again, people, you don't, it doesn't matter the color. It could have been two Spanish. It could have been a Spanish funeral and everything. I would have reacted the same fucking way. I would probably react even worse. You understand me? I would have probably react even worse. Yeah, hello.
Yo, is it just me or is it that daughters, I could be wrong on this, but do daughters seem to be more resentful to their fathers when them don't get what them want?
Not necessarily.
I don't know if I'm wrong on that one day or not. No, no.
It's more of an immature thing. I don't think it has to do with gender.
Honestly, I believe if it falls on the parent if they feed that child this disillusion. Oh, you're a princess. Oh, you should. Yes, and yeah, you have men who do that shit. 'Cause like I told you, I was in a phone store talking to a young Jamaican girl who come America working hard and then going to college. And I remember while this was me changing my phone. I'm like, yo, while going through college, you should really think about, the potential of, maybe finding a husband or somebody, you can, want to with. And she did the feminist.
One, better material. You have some when you wash it, it changes color.
Now come the guys.
Okay.
This one.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Evidence.
The one where as you wash it,
Evidence.
it changes color.
Yes.
Or it's a better
It
material.
was like I was telling you,
It says it feel it,
Yes,
first,
that's in the
yeah,
Bradshaw.
go head over heels and shit. I wasn't telling her to go. I'm saying, yo, let's keep your options open for the potential
so
that
good.
Go see like it again, watch them.
might find someone who might potential of y'all
Other one,
creating a union and making a life together.
Hello.
One of the Jamaican,
Yeah,
one
Trudy,
of the
we're here.
Jamaican, yeah, the Jamaican man in the store literally turned to me and says, "No." I'm gonna say, "Why not?" She said, "Because what if she want to go medical school?" And I'm like, "Okay." So what? She must wait until she's in her 30s before she start thinking about a family. He says, "Well, yeah," and I'm like, "I don't think." And I'm turning to him and say, "Big man, me understand say what you say you come with good intentions and all, but if anybody was to follow your advice, it not gonna normally end well. That kind of advice and normally end well. Because right now, you know a girl who's suffering, finally hitting the wall. You understand me? Guys have not say the potential for long term no more. Some of them just want a quick thing, you feel me? Enough people look on her like say something wrong with her, why aren't you married yet? And I'm like, okay. She might be looking for someone, or marriage is not on the table, or I mean there's more than one reason, but I won't lie, there is a stigma. There is a stigma if a woman does not get married after a certain amount of years, especially if she has kids. There is a stigma. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's not to say, oh, you should feel bad or you're a bad person. As human beings, we tend to judge, whether consciously or unconsciously. We do judge. We judge our children.
Some women are just too picky. Also,
Huh?
they're just too
Is it
picky.
picky?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I believe so.
Let's see if
I
they're
believe
ready
so.
for rejoin. Hold on. I can't unmute this asshole. Shit. Oh well.
Yeah, so I was saying I agree because I've met plenty of people who found some decent guys, and told the joke. I met a girl in my neighborhood once, right? Went back into the church, and for those of you who keep saying God don't real, shut the fuck up. He is real, and he does answer prayers. But the problem is the prayers that he answers a certain way, a way that you are not expecting. And God blesses you. He gives you what you want.
Sometimes
See,
he answer.
you want
In my
what you say.
experience, God answers prayers literally.
Yes. So this female went back into the church. I mean, hold it them down, all the kids spirit in the family. Get back, gone from the choir to become one of the main singers of the choir, all up in church. And God said, you know what? Me I give you your answer. Me I give you exactly what you ask. You say you want a God-fearing man, ambitious, pretty much rich, skill. I mean, the man is what I would probably want for my daughter. You understand me?
Thank
But I
God you
want
finished that sentence.
what? True. I would actually want a man who God-fearing, ambitious, believe in church, believe in family, understanding position in a relationship, respect his elders, not overstep any boundary. You understand me? I respect that man. But I say, I'm not saying he's supposed to be a stick in the mud, but you can be all those things and still have a life. But she chose not to be with him. And
Say what
when
now?
you heard me, push come shove, when that man came into her life, she met that man's family, met that man's his goals, his degree, all of that shit, right? He was about to graduate. His father was planning on retiring in the next 3 to 4 years. His father, on the other hand, told his son to leave this bitch. And listen to me, people. Let me repeat this. And I know it sounds bad when I call her a bitch, but try to understand something.
It really doesn't, but you know, for the light feathers.
Hold on. This woman had a child with a loser. A loser in every definition of the flipping word. You understand me? So she has a child for a loser. God sent her a God-fearing, ambitious. This man was set pretty much. Not only was he going to become an engineer, he was going to inherit his father's company. Now, his father's business, you know, his father's company. She would be set for life. But what? Remember, you know? And at the same time, she was fishing around with the fun guy. Mark, you know, this girl went back into church. Did you hear all the things that I spelled out that she did? He was on the choir. She was one of the leaders. You understand me? She went back in a good 2, 3, 4 years, devoted. I've asked God for a good man. Get said good man. And fumble. Wicked.
Aye.
Wicked.
That's a bigger throat than a certain football side, but you know. Less said.
So I miss the people. God does answer
Dario,
prayers.
shut up.
God does answer prayers. But the problem is, when him answered, God answered just to test your ass. You say you want this. Well, there's the guy who runs the company. He's right there in front of you. God literally throw what you ask for directly in front of you, just to see what you're made of. He does it. And people are like, oh, I mean, Mr. God, Mr. Man say, oh, Father God, please, remember win a big money so we can stop do this and we can stop do this and we can stop do this. And then win a lottery and them shit there. Win lottery and him not going away. You spend the money like every other income would on a bag of foolishness. Car, clothes, gal. I'm like, swear, seriously, out of everything. And then again, we can't even be upset with him. He knows no better. We all grow watching TV and seeing celebrity and big body girl and
MTV
video.
Cribs and Take My Ride.
This is all, and maybe honest with you, I feel away. it's kind of sad because we as men contribute to
Contribute to the upending foolishness of keep on going in that world. I agree.
I'm gonna be honest with you. For the man them who are complain about the woman them this and the woman them that.
And we cause them to stay, so I'm not gonna stop saying it.
And yeah, we have to acknowledge that shit. And I don't care. How we cause it? When I say me, even me.
No, hold on, Bradshaw. Pause. Hold on, Bradshaw.
I'm married. So.
Hold on, Bradshaw. Hold on. For the dumb asses, because we know we have a couple of them who watch the channel. Us not doing anything indirectly contributes to this type of society.
There you go.
Because I'm sure every man I thought about, I'm a good guy. I'm pretty sure that if a girl with a fat ass walk past her, yeah, you might not cheat, but you go look, aren't you?
I'm human. I look. I'm human. Doesn't mean that I will partake. No.
I mean, I have a right for look still, but you know, the point is.
I'll say a second. Back up on
There's a saying here. There's a saying here for things like that. I'm gonna say it in the original language. Vitamina D wowo. Vitamin for the eyes.
Thank you.
It's vitamin for the
Vitamin for the eye. You know, so I'm going to put that on a shirt.
I need that shit.
I'm going to put as a matter of fact, maybe I'll put that in my notepad so I don't forget it.
It's yo.
You make sure me a credit our feed too.
Yeah, man. Yo.
Me
not posting me. I said on PR share. Yo, we sell party shirt. CRPs here. CRPs here.
Credit
yo. Yeah. But yeah, I believe if a golden opportunity drop in a man lap, you have to credit him. I'll credit her. Just saying. For the film.
I mean, the greatest of the greats have imitated from someone before. Them just make it better. If we're being honest.
In the words of Nietzsche, history's strongest disciple, them say what? Imitation is the highest form of what? Flattery. Yes, yep. And I'll probably respond the same way. Flattery. Yes, it is. Imitation.
That's why with all this thing about cultural appropriation, I don't pay attention to that shit.
Yeah, fuck that. Even I was like,
my thing with cultural appropriation is the people who you're imitating never complain.
Thank you. Hello, people. No, some black people.
Except black people.
Hold on.
No, they don't.
Hold on.
Wow. You know, I knew she was going there, but goddamn.
No, I would say white people complain more because there's a white guy who was wearing some Asian stuff.
This is dying.
White people were bashing him when he wore it in, like he went to like a Chinatown, and they were like, "Oh, you look so nice in our cultural garments, our traditional robes." Like none of the Asian people complained. It was all white people.
People. A black joke about ear Jamaica. Oh my God. And I'm Jamaican and I was fucking rolling. And I knew this shit was a fucking offense. And I found this shit hilarious. Why? And I'm like, wait a minute. I don't understand this. I'm Jamaican, right? I'm the one who's supposed to be pissed off. And I'm gonna tell her he did a terrible Jamaican accent. You gotta give him a try. But I got.
Hold on. Where you thought about the right now?
There was an Air Jamaica joke. He was like, first he was like, the terrorists know who for rob. Them say him go up on Air America. Say, we are taking
No man, that shit was funny. No man, that shit was
funny. That's my yard.
That shit was funny.
Every airline except Air Jamaica.
No, that shit was funny as hell.
Man, I said, take who I go sit up.
Hijack your mama.
Blood, yo, I was dying. And remember, he was butchering patois. He must have butch
No,
that.
I
but you know,
remember.
the icing on the cake for that Jamaicans were in the crowd there. You could have hear the man them a clap shot and I said, that is it. That is it.
Yet in this day and age, there would be some white somebody would have get up and said that's offensive to Jamaicans, and I'm like, shut the fuck up. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but hold on. When
Shut
you
up.
saying,
I'm dropping the accent there. Shut up your bumbo clad. Oh yeah. That's it.
hold on. When
Ah,
you
shut up.
saying that he set of Olympic medals,
Eh.
Ellen made a meme with her riding on his back and said, "This is the new fastest form of transportation." White people lost their shit. All the Jamaicans loved it. All
Yeah.
black people loved it. But white people lost their shit
No,
Big
after
man.
brother.
calling her
No, hold on.
racist.
All right. It's
Yo.
been a known fact. No, you say, all right, you say white people, especially Americans. I don't know if I just them history just a poison them or the ancestors or the Indian them ever slap them and them just hurtful. But them always in an argument with them never needed yet. Somebody make a conversation about such man from Germany. Them run up in an argument. Somebody talk about the British. Them run up in the argument.
Try
Track
from
and field. Where half of the white people them not can't even run. Them in the argument. But you would
It seems like overcompensation for some shit.
Yeah.
me convince say, yo, them me convince say for them ancestors are try
But
tell
it
them
it
current
it
descendants say, yo, we need y'all to get these people to
but
forgive us.
it is a part of American history though to put yourself in shit where you don't belong.
That's a fact still.
really.
AKA America, the country.
I mean that's a fact still.
That's
The man
really.
and not even them did found the country, the man they kill who did found it still, but you know, let's span that.
I, I, I had to teach an American historian a piece of his own history that he did not even know. Because kill him dead. He wanted to say, oh, people from the Middle East or this, and this, and this. Ah, nigga, you need to calm the fuck down. And this is a white Jamaican. Try if you understand what me I try to people. Him
What
born
is
a
a fact?
yes, let me explain. In Barna, Florida, yes, but he grew in Jamaica, like
Oh,
really grew up in Jamaica.
when I uptown Monday.
When him started telling me his life story, I thought he was joking, but then he started giving me really specific shit that only a Jamaican would know, and I'm like, oh, man got trenched on high, and the man named every app, my man name what the man, I'm like, whoa, so far. And I'm like, whoa, how the fuck do you? And I'm like, oh shit, he really was in Jamaica. But here's the thing though, right? So me and him catch up one day, right? He might tell me, say, America, this and that. Say, the Middle East, and this. I say, no, you can't do that. I say, for example, America was known for help destabilize a united Eastern, because there was this terrible dictator that the people finally threw out. So the country unite under their own democratically appointed system now. If you understand me, I said this is history, way back in the 19th, I think it was 1950s. So me I try explain to you. Yes, before, oh, they've never united and this and that. They're just savage. I said, hey, you can't do that. I say America is known for destabilizing people countries. I said, first off, this is how the problem happened. When they united, America was the offender. It was England. Under the dictator, English got their oil for little to nothing. When the people overthrew the dictator, you know what the people I'm gonna say? Them say, at this point, we are planning on selling our oil at actual marketplace value in the world. And England was like, you've got me fucked up. So England went to America and said, yeah, I'm gonna need you to help me destabilize an entire country. Throw it in chaos and then reappoint the dictator that was literally torturing and killing thousands of people a day, if not millions. And America did it. No questions asked. Literally, let's fuck up an entire. I remember, you know, this is a democratically united country. America destabilized, so the dictator could rise back to power. So England could get its oil for little or nothing, just to keep its ass quiet. So when I hit him with that, dude lost his shit. I mean, if I was in front time, I would have to be fighting for my life. That on me. And I'm like, sir, before you say, oh, go easy.
Man, a man get triggered to the point of no return, Bradshaw.
Be a bomber clot or ass clot or reach me. But forget that. Ass clot or reach me. If you say, yo, all right, cool. All right, family really ain't that serious, but that you me attack. I say, all right, I say, no, you know what? Boom. I like challenges.
Best way to know when a Jamaican is triggered.
When the clots them start chip.
He's like, oh damn. But anyway, so he finally calmed down, and then he went back into his level-headedness. He's like, all right, fine. And then he looked it up, and like a real man, he approached and he apologized. He took back everything he said, and he's like, well, damn. I said, all this time he thought, like he didn't say, no, America fucking fuck around people, politics and sway people because them can rule and this and Andrew is a puppet prime minister. People don't know that, Ras, man, I tell you too.
Please, you can see it. Even a blind man can see it.
He's a puppet.
More. I never wonder if he's AI generated.
Well, I so your argument that come out of your mouth is about AI too. By the way, the chat AI feature, it's feminist. It's a feminist fucking
Oh my lord. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it get worse.
Them purposely poison the AI. Them purposely poison the AI. So people are saying, well, AI is going to be the next step after Google. I'm like, over my dead fucking body. And I won't like it hurt because again, we said this, I'm gonna hold this back. The way how that the AI make the AI talk about if you ask things like, is it okay to ask what is a body count? Is it okay to ask a woman for her body count? And the AI literally, well, I know, I'm just saying, for example, you ask about body count. Maybe not for ask directly. Yeah, is it okay to ask a woman what's her body count? What's the definition of body count? And it says it's a number fictitious. Like I said, it's a fictitious term used to normally fictitious term normally used to shame people who have had a certain number of partners. And
hell no.
yes, I wish I was joking. They were bold as fuck to say that, and I'm like, well, damn.
Wow.
I mean,
wow. So basically, what you're telling me is that AIs are gonna help teach my daughter how to be a hoe.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, fuck that shit.
Yes.
I mean, Bradshaw, the situation already horrible in Japan. You know, much artists lose their work already because of AI. Right about now, no for them anime studios, anime might have push out, but I don't even know say one war that they are breed between the writers them and the AI right about now, brother.
People, let this be known, right? Let this be known. Jobs that you have to use your hands are going to become so scarce after a while. So everybody who don't want put them hands in a girl, I don't want clean shit.
I got to learn to clean shit.
That is alone not gonna be available for some people.
You're gonna learn today. And I know that we seem to be talking lightly about this, but it's a very serious issue. Because, fam,
oh yes, it
is.
You know when you used to put out
several movies that taught us that this is a bad idea.
No, let me put this out there. It's not like AI is a bad thing. It's the way it's going to be used. Can we know say the people who are use it, we all see and know what they're trying to do.
Yes.
We all know what there's never a day, if a day goes by and I don't hear the word agenda pass, it's a miracle. 24 hours a day.
Ladies and
365
gentlemen,
days a year.
well, Anna, I watched a documentary the other day, boss. Yesterday, to be exact. And I won't lie, it rubbed me so wrong. I felt so bad after I done watch it. It's about the Duggars. They're like you ever heard of 17 and counting? Remember, you ever heard of that series?
Yeah.
18 and counting? Okay.
Yeah.
That family is a part of this religious thing with this guy named Gib. I can't really remember the name, but here's the thing though. The man pretty much made a cult. Where the cult's emphasis is as soon as you get married, y'all start having babies. Like as soon as you say I do, there
Yo,
was
that's so
one
that
where
sound
this
like some children of the current shit. God, PTSD.
it got worse. Like one of the girls, one of the survivors, said, I mean, from she was, and them have, hold on there, people, there are crueler ways to have your children under some serious control. These people reinvented the way of being evil. Pan a towel and call it towel time. It sounds fun, though. No, it's not. Then put the
What?
child in the center. Well, on it's called towel time. Let me explain. Then put the towel, so that child in the center of the towel, and the child is expected to stay one place. If the child reach them hand pass the limit of the towel, they slap the child on the hand and put the child back in the middle of the thing. If the child try and move, slap the child again, put back the child in the center. And this is repeated for hours. This is some sick shit. And again, the more I watch, the more it mortified me. And I'm like, whoa, TV, this is it. And you need to understand the people. There's such a negative implemic sorry,
Implication.
negative implication of marriage that even I was like, God damn. Because now the man called even the woman. So for example, say you're a bad wife, Trudy. For example, right? You're a bad wife. And this man's cult says, I have all rights to beat you and the children till I'm satisfied that you have learned your fucking lesson. So,
Turn off the
so
porn.
you have no idea. And under that, I remember, no, if you try to report me, the man has the police on the payroll too. This man is well connected, and so you report me, look down upon by the community. And then when you come back home to your husband, guess what? There's a special Christian dungeon where you're locked in. And we have all right to fuck you up for as many days. They will literally bring food and water and everything near you while I'm beating you. Oh my God! When I'm gonna say, man, this shit was. I was traumatized. Like, and try to understand. 4 young girls were watching the same fucked up thing with, and I'm like. I mean, it got so bad that I had to be looking at the young ladies and look on the TV. Come and say, yo. And as much as them I laugh and I giggle, they're watching the shit. And I'm like, I had to say to our Lord, man, damn, this is such a negative representation of marriage. This is so fucked up. Even I'm saying that. I'm like, and I'm almost married 10 years. I'm like, well, damn. If I was married and I watched this shit, me not married again. I'm gonna say yes, it's just a cult, and yes, but may I tell you, these people were the holiest of the holy in the people, holier than the holies. Holier than I forgot from the table. I'm not left yet.
Holier than the holies.
I'm not left yet. I'm
Okay.
going to chat.
I have to stop saying children of the foreign.
But yeah,
Goddamn.
for people, try to understand something. This is exclusive. This was one of the most sees on Apple TV. You understand that? They're advertising this so people watch. If you already had sketchy or anxiety as it relates to marriage, after you watch that shit, do you want to get married? Hell the fuck no. Even I said that to myself. I'm like, yo, if I wasn't married and I watched this shit, hell the frig no. I mean, even the men, them after a while, they're forced to do shit. For example, right? The way of the society is, even if a man who's not that appealing to you, say for instance, Trudy, is a man who's scrawny, right? Him not have much body, him not have much presence as a man. Him be a puny. You can, if you talk too loud, him probably bend. You understand me?
Huh?
Yes, that's the kind of man, for example, they would say, that's God's man for you.
Oh.
Even if he's a complete pussy. And I mean that with with all the negativity behind it. Yes, this man is a bitch. In every sense of the word, bitch. Oh my God. Try to understand something. That man can't protect you, can't save
No
you from
way.
nothing,
No way.
can't protect you, he can't save you from nothing. But because of the religion, you can't walk away. You cannot. You have to be that man's wife. You understand me? And if you say no, they blame your parents. And your parents get punished. And then that means you get punished because you made them look bad. And
Piece of,
again, he was
piece
a
of
sick.
trash. You
He was a
whore.
sick.
Hey.
And them
Hey.
done beat the religious blood clot out of you. And I mean that with every word. And I know it sounds like a bad joke because I say it a certain way and you guys might be cracking up and all. But when I watched that shit, I was traumatized. I'm like, God damn. And I watch young lady, I watch it and I observe whatever. I'm like, no wonder nowadays people don't want married or don't see the use in marriage. God, if me ever sit down and watch a program literally showing the horrors of marriage, where girls are step forward as victims and girls are reading
Ridiculous.
the lies they had to tell just to keep the fuckery in rotation. So yeah, it was rough. And then me sit down there watch it too, and I'm just like, well damn. Well damn. And this is one of Amazon's must sees, which means they might recommend you watch it. Tell a man, them need to
So, meaning they're further poisoning
there you
people's
go.
minds against
There you
marriage.
go. There you go. Further in the divide. And I remember these are young kids. So be honest with you, who the fuck watch Apple TV and them shit? They think are old people. And normally young people who have iPhones and all them shit there. So
I don't watch
again,
that shit.
I'm just saying,
Dario,
nigga,
can I,
you
yo,
don't do that anymore, bitch. Anyways, no, fuck. Can't find the charger head for that thing, yeah. Oh my
the
god,
phone
this thing is
or the
bad.
headphone?
Phone. Hold on there. You know what? I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. I didn't want to do it, but fuck it, I'm gonna do it.
On a side note, Little Mermaid
Mhm.
wasn't that bad, I thought it was going to be a dumpster fire, but it's never
You
that bad.
watched it?
Yeah,
The question: how did you feel about her not getting married and touring the world without being married?
I
Oh,
laughed.
wait,
I
what? No, that's
fucking laughed.
She didn't
Yo,
get married.
when I saw that shit, I was like, huh.
Come on.
They actually went through with what they said they were going to do. Interesting.
That's some stupid ass bullshit. I mean, honestly, I don't
The
think
way,
any woman
the way
would
people
walk
wanna
out.
behave about it, the way people wanna act about it, I thought it was going to be a complete shit show, but never that bad. Never that bad at all. Hell, even the latest Fast and Furious nonsensical movie, it wasn't that bad. Average, but never that bad. I was thoroughly entertained throughout. But the one thing that pissed me off at any movie, Jesus Christ, then bring back somebody else who's supposed to dead. Yo, why? We might as well just convince myself,
Who
say, yo,
else could they possibly bring back from the dead?
Giselle, chick that died, that they dead from the whole Fast 6 thing. Yeah, she's back alive.
Oh,
Sorry
hell.
about that.
Me and Bradshaw, when I say, yo, I watch two movies that I thought were going to be complete dumpster fires, and never that bad, to be honest.
Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, the only thing that pissed me off about it was that these niggas have found the Dragon Balls again and have resurrected someone else.
Yeah. Like so they resurrect Han first. No, who that bitch you know them resurrect now?
Han's dead girlfriend, Giselle.
Wow. So the couple get resurrected, literally.
Oh,
Yep.
so it wasn't a Disney movie, but it got the Disney happy ending.
Happy,
Yeah.
no? Yeah, wait, the movie literally end on a cliffhanger. Although me know said damn not dead. Me know said damn not dead because why would you kill off the main character? Why, how would they anyway? Much time the man for dead and he not dead. But if there's one thing I will there's one thing I will praise. Jason Momoa is a superb actor. I was thoroughly entertained every time the man up on the screen. Like you can't actually believe say yo the man is an actual psychopath that try to kill people.
Wow, I like that shit. That's my kind of
Plays a good
The
psychopath.
only thing that I didn't like was the origin story. Like we were never given details that this brother was even important. But all of a sudden,
that's what everybody dislike about it.
Reyes was my father, and you killed him, so I'm going to kill your entire family. I'm like,
Why did it take him so long?
I mean, why did it take Han so long to come back alive? I ask these questions all the time, and I can't get an answer. And again, but now I gotta stop saying Han's supposed to dead and buried. The man did pin in the car. Let's not want to go down there.
And it exploded. Don't forget that part there. And I like somebody get a chance to reach the motherfucker. It blew up before they could reach him.
Brother,
but somehow
it wouldn't have
somehow he lived.
No, hold on.
It was because Han's character was so loved, they just had to bring it back.
Not even that, no. It wouldn't have pissed me off so much if they just admit, say, oh, Decker did actually try to kill him, but all of a sudden, oh, we were secretly in on it.
I had somebody ask me, how do you get money out of men? And I'm like,
oh, Lord.
I'm seeing anyways. First things first.
Dario, no.
Sorry.
You sure? We all know who do it. That's how often Dario does this. We know who I do this. And you never guess. Man never ask. The same man who first him call? Dario. This is how often Dario does that. No.
Yeah, I hit the button on the laptop and it came off here.
Why your laptop sensitive?
Yeah.
Well, Bradshaw, I mean, I went into
It's been touched off.
I look on the Little Marine and I thought it was going to be a complete dumpster fire. I have to say, compared to the garbage I got from Mortal Kombat, more indecent.
Which Mortal Kombat?
The last one.
The latest one.
Oh God!
The last one where the two characters that the last one where the two characters that you care the most about get about 20 minutes screen time tops.
Oh God!
20 seconds. 20 seconds the most. I mean to say, well, 20. Oh my God, this shit was completely dumb.
I thought it was going to be a Scorpio and some hero.
No, you see, This is why.
war type
Hold on.
thing. But
Yo, you
no,
see
no, they
whoever
bring
make trailers, you see whoever make trailers for movies. Me not tell them I'm gonna catch me good because when I saw that trailer, the two man in my fight, I was like, am I finally going to see it? Not tell them I'm gonna catch me good. Just like with
Sir.
Matrix Resurrections, I thought that shit was going to be fire. Unfortunately, I
Sir.
was cruelly
You know, some of the times they actually make fake scenes just for the trailers, just for the trailers seem good.
I realize that. I
Yeah, but that's
realize
only
that.
for certain movies. Well,
No,
I know.
not just fake scenes. Deleted scenes they use for the trailers.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yes.
you know what will piss off a fan more when you watch a deleted scene and then you say, "Wait, why was this not kept in?" Fam,
You understand me? That shit reached me already too. It's like, yo, why do I have to pay extra to watch the? But the deleted scenes them fire. Why did they put this in? Yo, they
well,
had an
all right,
entire scene.
all right.
They had
Me
an
tell you, all
entire
right,
scene
no,
that
no,
made
hold on,
more
no,
sense than what they put
me
in the
tell,
Bumbleclaw movie.
no, hold
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
no. Me tell you one movie when me think of the deleted scenes and can't go in and untal. Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. Bradshaw, I guarantee you, any of the money they put in all of them scenes in a Tokyo Drift, we need a route for the hero them. Me I tell you that.
Blood clad, bad so.
That's how. Hold on, no. Me show you a praising. All right, so
But
Takashi,
from the very beginning,
Trudy. So Takashi literally attacked Shana, tell the man about, oh, yo, there's only one girl in a million that you will ever meet where you fall in love with her deeply. And neither man talk about, brother. So the man attack here, priest say, yo, come on, the man say in love with the girl. And at the end of the movie, the man thief a girl and I kiss her in front of you. Brother, me would have
Ooh,
show hands.
yes, yes. There.
but even without that scene, you went there. You saw some people hanging out. It wasn't official, but you see things are going. You see the man are putting in work. Because the man are actually putting in work. And you go interrupt that.
People, people, people. You need to understand something, right? You see, what happened in Tokyo Drift is the equivalent of what happened in what's it called again? The Karate Kid. Think about it, for example.
Yes,
You come from where the fuck you come from. The star for the real villain. We were cheering for the fucking villain. Oh my god, we were cheering for the villain. Yo, we didn't even know that. I swear, when they broke this shit down, and I was like, wait a minute. The man a live him life. Him have him woman long time. Him, everybody at school love him. All them teachers them love him. Everybody in the community love it. This kid was loved before this blood clot come at the man place. One man girl. Everywhere you see him.
Yes, the man are trying to prove he alpha authority, but if you know so you're the man coming in your place, enough of himself, and then the man beat your ass in your hometown, that's a I wouldn't have it. I
Pass
would
a
not
second.
have it.
Pass a second. No man. Him that beat Daniel. Every time he bought Daniel, he bust him ass. Remember the trick you. He whooped that ass. But the problem is where it counted, that's where he failed. Was that tournament. Otherwise, from that he was way as much a challenge for my boy than you think he was. He was actually a good fighter. But
even years later.
yeah,
Even years later.
yeah, yes, he was actually a good martial artist. So even a Cobra Kai, right? When them show the rest, and then even the guy said to them own mouth, say you came after me. I lived here. I was. I said, you come my place, come cause chaos. And
And
even Danielson was like, yeah, because at the end of the day, even when Daniel get the man, girl, him still never keep her. Sure said this
no,
was an ego thing for him. I'm fucking ego. I'm going for the girl because I want to prove him.
but listen, there was even an episode where she came back after years. And Daniel married already, And still, they
Hold
were
on,
both fighting for her attention.
didn't he cheat on her in one episode them? I don't recall.
I don't recall. I think I reached season 4. I didn't finish it yet.
Me neither, but like I said, if you understand something, we were cheering for the bad guy the whole fucking. Think about this again, too. When Daniel went all the way to Japan. He was the bad guy again over this. Think about this. This I get it. But them gang thing and try to understand something. The Yakuza run Japan. Current Japan is run by the Yakuza. This is not just no fucking video game. I know, God, this is real life. The Yakuza run Japan. So all them jackass and genius.
And Bradshaw get a call. Oh boy, I can't wait
But
until I
it's
find.
kind of like the same thing that America does. You just go to people country and
Yeah, then
stir
just
up
go
shit.
places unwanted. And I mean, sometimes you can get the protagonist a leeway because, sometimes them are try to find them feet. But the protagonist, them what the first thing they find are people, they woman. No, sir. I'm sorry. Nope.
Always the
First,
people of woman.
first thing you find are people, they woman. And then when you start getting ass beat, you ask why.
Sorry about that. Hello?
It's cool.
Hello, we're here.
Yeah.
No, just as a Bradshaw, say, yo, yeah, we get it, new environment you want to explore. But the first thing you want to explore are people them draws. Like seriously, Batman. Before you
Yeah. So
explore the food in that place, the first thing catch for your eye
yeah.
are people them
Yeah.
woman.
Yeah, dog. And then society brand you after a while because every time you bust him ass and yes,
You're
but the thing is,
evil. You're,
yeah,
you're, you're doing too much.
yeah. Yeah, your friend
But it's
Pete
a
Daniel
logical
Black.
response. It's a logical response.
No, hold on. No. You see, if you go to your way to antagonize him now, then yes, me can understand. But then, at the same time, yesterday I make move for the man, woman, in a broad daylight, and the man I see you.
Yeah, man.
Man, whatever fling hands
Style,
off.
man. Style. Exactly. Let me tell people everything, yo. We were cheering for the bad guy this whole fucking time. I'ma say, when the realization hit a lot of people, cause it did. Let me tell you, the funny thing is, it's fuck up for no say. It was a show. It was a show where we couldn't see it until this thing, How I Met Your Mother,
Until we became adults.
and I watched How I Met Your Mother, and then when Barney keeps stressing Ray, I, Karate Kid, we were cheering for the bad guy this whole time, and I'm like, what the fuck you man? And like, me time I start think away myself. Come from where you come from. You see me, I'm a woman. You take set for me. I'll me tell you for love. Me, I'm a people, I'm in an argument with you.
And why is there plot armor that your woman is faithful until she see him?
Mm-hmm. Oh, come on, swear. I wasn't even like that at first. It's just the more and more this brother keep pushing, the more and more you just say, not fuck it. Can't do it no more.
Like, it's like the girl said, I'm not a hoe, but he does something for me, for my
Um,
loins.
Like what? The man greasy. man,
He makes them
brother
frothy.
greasy. Yo, hold on. No. You know the funniest thing? Anytime
mhm.
Americans are in Japan and they see them, the first thing on the man in thoughts, piece of American trash.
Yes,
Yankee
unfortunately.
trash.
Unfortunately. And
Because
I
them man
feel
look
away.
at it and say, yo, you just want fish out of water, you don't know which part it is. And next thing what burn me about for them movie there too. Always the girl them in a yakuza them and them a go off. Why?
The most problematic chick them. Why?
The one,
But, and,
the one,
yo,
what I know,
what
the
I
one them, what I know, Bradshaw, the one them, if a man even say, hey, 500 known psychopaths
mm-hmm,
outside of your door, I say, yo, want
mm-hmm. You want that one day. All
You know
and well
what?
and,
You know what?
and
No, you know want the girl who are the chef daughter. No, you want the girl who are boss gun. Jesus. The man them different. And then you have the girl and temerity if you talk about why is my life upside down. Huh?
yeah. And then again, I must say, them thing I'm confused. And then what kind of message I preach to all young man? And I say, and then the
Go
next thing
after
too.
toxic women.
Exactly. Nobody can tell me say that girl. Mm-hmm. Nobody can tell me say that girl in a toxic, Think about that.
All of us
She witness her beat the shit out of her man. How much time?
all of a
She
sudden
witness
know
her beat him. How much time?
she infatuated, she interested in what type of person you are. But before, no man could step to you because you were loyal.
For one man. Brother, I'm not tell her. And then I say, yo, I sit down and watch her. I say, any idea? None of the two of them don't get her. She's a hoe. Oh, she's a hoe. Oh. Tell me, say she, yo. Tell me, say she, yo. Think about, yo. Tell me, oh, I'm wrong. Tell me, oh, I'm wrong. When I say them have to be perfect and all, but you left your good man to go pick up crosses.
Everything was going perfect before the Fire Nation attacked.
You understand what's going on? You understand? Yo, this was ridiculous. And again, we say, oh, all the way they make the story play out. They make it look like, say,
but hold on. I really Dario background that again.
No,
Suck your girl.
My God, such a response.
Conversation and connect to the Bluetooth.
Bradshaw, you know, somebody else who that can get applied to do. Spider-Man. I'm going to tell you why I say that can get applied to you, man. See? Because I don't know why these writers hate Mary Jane so much. I understand, say, yes, she annoying. But which woman this man did never annoying yet? That's what I thought. Which superhero can say him ever have a woman what normal? Name one. I'll wait.
Well, I mean, if you're an extraordinary man, you're an extraordinary woman. So in their defense,
Batman, brother.
Extraordinary wishful.
Batman, listen to me. Tony Stark. Tony Stark never know what love is till he almost dead.
Maybe I
woman almost dead
the
with
more
him.
and more you think about it, the more and more. Yes, the writers them and
brother, the writers, look like all of these
them brainless. Them are more, and I really think that's. I like them. Yeah, I mean, if it help paint a very negative narrative, also does paint a negative narrative.
Bradshaw, I will never forget Peter and MJ married of them picnic. All of a sudden now, push the man now on different dimension. The man fight tooth and nail for come back. MJ have picnic with the man who set him up. You can't make this shit up, fam.
Already?
Like, Batman, you know, like, when is it time to make just Peter rest? The man can't just rest. Why we have to put the man through so much stress? I have not seen so much disrespect since the Jedi Order denied Anakin Skywalker the rank of master. That's how far may I go.
Wait, is the message if you play the hero, you get hurt?
So hold on. What
is that the message?
Writers trying to tell me?
That sounds like the message.
Hold on, Trudy. So what are you writers trying to tell me? Oh, hard times make strong men, but harder times make psychopaths. That's what I'm trying to tell me, sir, right about now? We're confused. We're genuinely confused.
Being a hero sucks.
At the one job application, if I had superpowers, may I tell you something, I'm not save nobody. Nope.
I'm gonna be a villain.
I think I was just about to say that.
I'm not going to be a villain, my youth. Because being a villain sounds like it's strenuous too. Imagine you get superpowers and you claim say you don't fight for good. And all of a sudden now this spandex wearing piece of crap come out of nowhere and try to beat the shit out of you. You are just going about your day. And all of a sudden now somebody want to throw hands at you because you look evil. Fam, you got me messed up. You got me messed up.
What was the original topic, by the way?
I don't know. Gone past that, I think.
I don't know what it was. I can't remember.
That's up now.
All I know that we started talking about that whole fresh and fit nonsense. Then we go to talking about Mr. Wholeness and him as per usual, propaganda.
Cashless nonsense.
And then we just start talking about this thing, and then we just start talking about
yeah.
it, so we just realize soon as an adult, all the movie and the writers are just really toxic.
I have an interesting story. The time Andre almost got struck by lightning and screamed like a little bitch.
Man of the Man of the
You know what? No, we don't think more here. We think this face if another time. Nope, not on the camera. Nope.
yeah.
So like you want,
I'm all ears.
Through this one, essentially want to take the man.
No, see, I'm not clean. No, see, I'm not clean. No long time. No, you don't have to tell me. No long time.
I'm just saying.
I want them. I want them to against a long time. No long time, Rasta. And the PM train you say, boy, you want. All right, we go to say.
My name is Dario. My name is Dario. The D stands for
I'm right,
demon.
the name Dario. You're so right, the name Dario. Sell out
The
too.
D stands for devil.
Disappointment too, goddammit. Anyways, moving on.
See you, Dario. You see you is a little instigating.
Man, you want to do pick up yourself, Dario. You? My protege, no people. My protege. One shot for you, Dario.
Well, I mean, by set logic, the rule of two exists. So Bradshaw, you are what you do.
I know, right? Unfortunately.
They have a saying that supervillains create their own nemesis.
First of all, that saying is so true for Dr. Doom.
Yeah, man.
Dr. Doom, yo, Dr. Doom has to be one of the most self-destructive villains I like. This man has gotten opportunity after opportunity to dominate the world, and why can't he do it? Because of one man. Read Richards.
His ego. No. Stop telling life pan Reed Richards. Him ego. Let's be realistic.
No, it's because of his long-standing romance with Reed.
Reed Richards are beating bad bro.
The man love of the man, I swear. Is
Yes.
old school Saskia and Naruto romance, gunshot.
Brother, you could have said the same thing, but right. Megatron killed Supreme dead, but how much time now? All of a sudden, no. I no longer want to conquest the world.
That was dumb.
Hashirama.
That was dumb.
Don't go there. Please, Dario, don't go there. Please, let us not do this. Please.
If your rival doesn't look at you the way Madara looks at Hashirama, get a new rival.
Brother, the man feel Hashirama presence, the man get a hard on. I said, Jesus Christ, it's not that.
What?
Trudy deaf. You know, see the man face. The man say, this power can only belong to one person. Hashirama. I said, what kind of man this?
Yo, that man gave that man's life meaning, yo. Wait at this thing.
When the man finally pull up, a man say, Hashirama, we shall have our greatest battle. Hashirama put him on the place and say, yo, oi, you stay right there. But to deal with the tech things first.
So I'll deal with you later.
The man send a clone to go fight the man, and the man said, what fun is it to fight a clone when it's not even the real you? See the man a pole. I said, what kind of man is?
Man dangerous, then. Yo. From say the man do the 5 car get them, I say, yeah, man, the money are G.
Brother, yo.
Respect for them, brother.
Every time somebody asks me, what is the coolest anime moment? Do you want this clone with Sano, or do you want them without? I'm like, huh?
None of that. The speech, so now they make and him say, you, woman, medical ninja, you're Hashirama's granddaughter, right? She say, yes. So you die first. I say you die first. Shit. And he meant what he said too. He did actually try to kill her first. So yeah. The dog was a man who mean him say what he mean. So you medical ninja, Hashirama's granddaughter, right? Yeah, you die first.
Everybody remember in Naruto the thing that Rasen Shuriken the first time how it destroys the body on a molecular level. But there comes and slap that and the man say, interesting.
Yep.
The man
Yep.
built yo. I say, you know, when the writers don't know how to kill off people, they have to find some bullshit way to do.
Sir, somebody explain to me why the writers I mean, he was already OP with a Sharingan. Why did you give him the running gun? Like seriously,
I mean,
Why go there?
to be fair, Bradshaw, to be fair,
The man already broken already done. They don't need to go no further.
I mean, Hashirama did broken too, and then we saw this goddamn statue out of nowhere. So I mean,
True.
there's that. I mean, you're the god of Shinobi, and what they, my brethren said best when the man see it the first time. The man said, "What in the name of Transformers, Power Rangers, Megas XLR am I watching?"
Oh my gosh, Megas XLR.
Big sure.
And then you know, Bradshaw, me and the man come to a realization. I say, how Kaku's to survive this man? How Kaku's to survive a fight with this brother?
Good question.
Because I look at it and say, yo, you could have 1 million hearts. This man has a statue with about 500 of them. Which one you want first? Not to lie, my favorite Hokage will forever be the Raikage father. Not to lie.
The fourth Raikage?
Yeah. Forever be my favorite. Man say, who? No one will kill me but myself after dehydration. Death? Man fight an entire army for 5 days. And what kill him? Natural causes.
What?
On his feet like a real G.
This was after the man done fight the 8 years, you know? The man just done take on the 8 years after our rampage and our army.
Let me be honest with you. The man who write Naruto could have made so many better decisions than for God who wrote him go with Baruto. Because look upon all of them old shinobis that were him dig up. The man could have made a whole heap of decent stories and series based on him.
Sorry, I thought Boruto was fan made.
I'm saying the possibilities were endless.
Hold on, Bradshaw. Hold on. Me tell you why I think while he's trying to do something, it's not fully there. But I tell you why Boruto suffers so much. So you remember how we used to always have this fantasy about what Sasuke's and Naruto's kids would be like when them grow up, or what kind of powers them go get. And now that we are see it for ourselves, we realize, say, yo, fam,
it wasn't worth it.
No, it's not even about worth it. It's like you're so broken already. Like, why are you existing? Because think about it now. See? Boruto has access to Jinchuriki chakra. And the man has access to one of the strongest Keke Genkai, which is the Byakugan. He can't fully use it, but it's there. Then on top of it, you make Sasuke Uchiha a master. The nigga who has Renegan and Sharingan and Spam. And the man father is literally the hero of the entire village. So where may I go with this now? And I like Ain's old goon where you know say yo Ain's overpowered, but it's very interesting. Because the whole that we know say yo Ain's a bullshitting way through almost everything.
The weirdest thing is me have to salute some Bobo how the man who write this thing right, because them say look on it this way. Them say Naruto's father was busted, but Sasuke's father was also broken too.
Remember, the first time in the 90s they come out of village after Minato they done doing when I fight there. Obito, you know, Sasuke's father, they put the 90s on the watch, you know. So that is just how powerful man was.
But them say no feeling with them say people need to understand something. It wasn't like say, you know, there was some bias against the man when it come to the whole Okage pick, but let's be fair here. He could have been Okage. That's how broken. You know what I'm saying? This is fact. The man was so broken as a leader and everything. he could have held the title too. He was that qualified feat. But you don't know the Ochias was the black people Naruto, so just yeah. Yeah, Tommy Ram and you know the whole discriminating and hatred
let me
and
say this.
bad blood.
Tobirama is a wonderful Hokage, but if I had him as a boss, I would question him every day. Because how my boss supposed to make him emotions run him decisions in?
He doesn't care. He really doesn't care.
And that's the thing that's so interesting about him. He's such an asshole.
Doesn't care. Look at it this way. He has the most powerful job. Once he's appointed, them can't really take him out until he either retires.
He does care
or
because he did have an Uchiha in his squad.
Yeah.
That doesn't really count.
That really means shit.
Why?
Because
he was an Uchiha that he could trust.
Just a second. You know, there's people who hire black people and don't talk to them, right?
Exactly.
No, he was good with her. Hold on. If you read the data books, he was cool with her. Reason being,
Dario, the data books, really, we're going there. We're taking.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, man. Hold on, bro.
No. People, it's a good talk. We're not worrying about it tonight.
Hold on, bro. Like the thing is that she was one of the few Uchihas that genuinely had control over her emotions. Remember, after he figured out how the Sharingan works, that's one of the reasons why he's so wary of them. Because and they're naturally the mere fact they have the Sharingan in your DNA, you're naturally emotionally unstable.
Yes,
they explain
this. Are so in control of their emotions, aren't they?
No, it makes them more erratic. They stated this in the anime and the data books.
Listen to me, and I will say this for everybody. When the two twin then they comes and kill him off are the best thing they ever do. And I say that with the greatest of spite. Not care one bits.
The twins finished him, but remember he fought like 5 others.
And
it was
the right
it was 7 of them in total.
Army and died of dehydration. What are we arguing about here?
Fair point.
He fought 7 Akatsuki members in total. Akatsuki level members in total.
Okay.
The twins and get
dehydration again.
Hold on. All right. Go easy. That's not like a fight and one fight over enemy. Anyhow. Just look on it this way, right? I say the writer could have spun the whole Naruto franchise into like a Bleach. If you understand, not a Bleach. Into like a One Piece.
And the whole
into like a One Piece kind of thing, you know?
No, I'm not even that in a Bradshaw. Because I look funny. All right. Remember when Kaguya was introduced and we thought it was just.
Jenna, drop out. Hello?
I think he froze.
Oh, damn.
Frozen.
That sucks.
But what I want to touch on is how Naruto made a declaration that he wouldn't be like his dad.
Yeah.
And he ended up being exactly like his dad.
Explain.
He wasn't too present in Boruto's life.
I mean, he died. I'm just saying. He died.
No, but he means like he said that he would be present in his child's life. He said that he would be there for his son.